Hi there, it's Kute here, sending you much love wherever you're watching this short video blog right now. In today's video blog, I want to ask you a very important question. A question that could potentially change the course of your life. If you knew the date and time and very moment of your death, would that change what you are currently doing with your life? Would that change how you spend your time? Would that change your relationship? Would that change your work situation? Would you be doing things differently if you knew when that moment was going to come? The truth is, my friends, none of us know when that exact moment will come. The only guarantee we have is this moment. The only guarantee we have is right now. The folks in any natural disaster, whether it's 9/11, Southeast Asian tsunamis, had no idea that that day was going to be their last, that they would not come home that night and be able to look their loved ones in the eyes and simply say, "I'm sorry," or "I love you," or "forgive me." One of the saddest places is the cemetery, where so many dreams and visions or regrets are buried, surrounded by friends of "I wish I had," "I should have done," "I could have been." You see, my friends, life is short. And so if you knew the date and time of your death, and that might radically, and you would do something different than you're doing right now, the question becomes, why are you not? Why are you not doing the thing you'd be doing if you knew the moment? What's stopping you? What's in the way? We often wait for some moment in the future that we think is guaranteed. We often wait for a date to celebrate. We often wait for something to occur. We often put our lives on layaway. Waiting is suffering. We often allow fear to hijack us. What if it doesn't work? I don't know what I'm doing. We're often afraid of, if we really jump in and live boldly and do the thing that we say we would do if we knew the date and time of our death. Maybe you might say, I would pack up everything and travel and move to a different country. I'd pack up everything and I'd travel. I would change my career and go do what I'm really passionate about. I would end my relationship. I would launch my book. I would write that script. I would start that business. I would create that thing. Why are you not doing it? You see, my friends, your dream was given to you for a reason. And by you not giving your dream, you rob so many amazing souls around the world from your gift. I often think to myself, what if Gandhi did not give his gift because he waited? What if Bruce Lee or Bob Marley, Muhammad Ali, or MLK, Martin Luther King, or Mandela didn't give their gift because they waited for some moment? One of the myths is we think we have forever. We think we can do it tomorrow. Another myth is we think we need to be, perfect. Like if we heal ourselves enough, or we develop ourselves enough, or if we get another certification, or at some moment in the future when we reach some moment of perfection. You must make peace with the fact that there is no such thing as perfection at the level of the personality. At the level of personality, you're never going to be perfect, and that's perfect. And you get to really acknowledge and realize that just as you are, your life story, your pains, your successes, your ups, your downs, your divorces, your wounds, your traumas, everything about you makes you the perfect person to be the one to do the dream, to fulfill the dream and the vision that you've been given. Even as you are, you can serve. You don't have to be perfect to serve. But in order to serve and give your gifts and follow your dream, you have to be open and have a sincere heart and be available. And even though you're not perfect, life will use you. Life will use you, and life will move through you and express gifts through you. And even though you may not be a perfect human being with stuff still in process, because life is a process, transformation is a process, your story and your life will be able to serve a particular group of people that are also still journeying in the process themselves. So you have to give up the need to be perfect. One of the things that you also have to give up is the need to know. This is one of the things that often stops us from really living boldly, is we're constantly strategizing, needing to know what's going to happen and how's it going to be, and I have to have everything planned out, when life is so much bigger than your plans. Some of you listening to this, maybe you've reached a point in your life where the structure of your life is too small for what your soul is seeking to express. The life you've created actually can no longer contain the bigness of your vision and what your soul is seeking to give the world. That is a moment where you have to really take a step back, look at your life, and begin to let go of what is no longer in alignment. But we're often scared. We're often scared of the consequences. We often let fear hijack and stop us. Oh my God, I can't let go because I'm comfortable. And this is what I know. So we have to be willing to let go of the known and to go into the unknown and trust bigger than our minds. The degree to which you can embrace the unknown will determine the amount of freedom you have in life. The other thing that often stops us from truly following our deepest impulse, our deepest calling, because the question we're exploring today is, what would I do if I knew the date and time of our death? One of the things that often stops us is the fear of failing. Oh my God, it won't work out. And then our mind creates a negative future fantasy about all the bad things that's going to happen that haven't happened yet, but that might happen in the future, that doesn't exist in this moment right now. And we allow the future fantasy that's not present in this moment to hijack us right now. That's called insanity. The fear of failure. But you start realizing, as you shift your perspective, you realize there is no failure. Every moment of your life is a learning opportunity. So when you move from simply move your focus from a result-driven paradigm to a learning and growth-oriented focus, where every experience, every situation, every relationship is simply learning for your soul's growth and evolution. And when you shift your focus to realizing that real success is about learning the lessons for what your soul has incarnated into this experience to learn, it frees you up out of the grip of fear, opens your heart to live more boldly and truthfully in integrity with your soul. If you knew the date and time of your death, what would you do? My friends, let go of waiting. This is the only moment, because when that moment comes and you meet your maker and you go to God, you can't say to God or whatever you believe, God, I wasted 5 years in that relationship that I hated. I wasted 2 years in that job that was not aligned. Can I get a refund? Once it's gone, it's gone. Every second of your life is precious. So if you knew the date and time of your death, because that moment will surely come, it is guaranteed. All we have, me, you, and every single human being that's ever lived, is time. And time is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. What will you do with the time that you have? It's what you do with the time that you have in this moment that will determine your destiny. If you knew the date and time of your death, would you be doing what you're doing now? And if not, Why not? And if not, what would you be doing instead? And my invitation and challenge to you today is go do that. Go do that. It's your life. Life is short. Follow your soul. You will be guided every step of the way. It is already done. Folks, if you enjoyed this short video, please do share it with your friends and your family. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, my social media, also my website, kuteblackson.com. Love now.